Hello wonderful people, and welcome back to another video. If you are new to my channel, my name is Ifna and you're welcome to Naya's Corner. Please consider subscribing. So far in this video, we're talking about why you should actually build at home. Yeah, in my previous video we talked about the challenges you might be facing if you decide to build back home while in the abroad. Yeah, so far I know you'll be wondering, why go through all these challenges just to have a property back home? Why not buy from an estate company that already built theirs? Why not just buy from them? Farm, anyone you decide to do is actually very okay, as long as you have the bulk money to buy. Though some estate companies spread their payments 6 months, 1 month, depending on their payment plan. If you have the amount to pay this money, or you know you can get this money before the payment plan expires, you can actually get from an estate company. But then some of us prefer to build from scratch because this gives us room to build at the location we want, the style of house we want, and then at our own pace. Yeah, you don't have to rush. Whenever you get money, you can always send money back home and they will complete a stage for you. When you get the next money, you send back home until you finish your building. Yeah, so far whichever option you decide to do is okay, as long as you have a property back home. So far, one of the reasons why you should actually build back home is that you actually need a place to call home. You need a place to call yours. If something happens now and decide to go back to your home country, where are you going to stay? Yeah, just imagine the issue with Ukraine and Russia. If you were in Ukraine or any of these countries and you decide to go back home while you don't have a place of your own, where are you going to stay? You see, that's actually very important for you to send money back home or travel home and build your own house. Or you can actually buy from an estate company. It's very important to have a place of your own. If you decide to go back home, decide to carry your family back home, accommodation will not be a problem to you. Though there are hotels for you to stay, but there's no place like home. There's no place like your own place. You can do it however you want. Next reason is that even if you are abroad and you do Brazil and your money did not reach home, nobody knows all those things. Whatever it is that you have abroad is for the abroadians. Yeah, but once your money reach home, people know that at least hunger is not killing you abroad, that you're actually doing something to show that your years abroad is not in vain. But please, if you don't have money to build back home, no rush. Don't rush and go and put your hand in bad things just because you want to build back home. But if you know you can afford it, try and build at home. The next reason why you should actually build back home is for investment purposes. Yes, you may say, why build at home when I'm not even around? Property is actually an investment. Yeah, you can decide to sell or rent your houses. You mustn't build for your residential purposes. You can build to rent out short-let apartments or long-term apartments. Just make sure you have something back home. Another reason why you should actually try to have a property back home is for development. Yeah, you might decide to build in your village or in another person's village, but that your house is actually bringing about development in that area. You will see sometimes you will start your property in a location and you see the prices of land sold in that area will just increase. You will find out that the lands in that areas will appreciate because people are already coming to that location to build. Yeah, you also see some other people that actually want to build schools, markets will start coming there because they can see that a lot of residential houses or properties are coming up in that location. So you end up helping to develop your community. Yeah, then the next one is employment opportunities. Yeah, a lot of people back home are jobless. A lot of people are looking for what to do. So once you start your property, you need an engineer, you need people that will carry block, you need messi. You end up providing job opportunities for people back home, which is a good thing for everybody. Then the next one is, if you finally decide to come back home and start up something, you can use this property as a collateral to take loans from banks or loan agencies. Yeah, you can actually use any of your properties as long as the amounts you want to take from the bank covers the building as a collateral or something like that. You can always use your property as a collateral to borrow money for businesses whenever you decide to come back. Isn't that good enough? Start your building already. The last points, even though I know this is not one of the main reasons, but it's actually part of the reasons. Your family and friends are actually going to be proud of you. Yeah, they will know that at least all this time you have been away, that there's something to show for it. So whenever they come around, they'll be like, this is our son's house, this is my friend's house, this is this and this is that. Everybody will be proud of you. So fam, if you are thinking about starting your property back home and you have been wondering, why should I actually start this building? Why should I actually go through all these challenges just to have my own house? Guys, I think this video have given you enough reasons why you should start your building. So fam, if you love this video and you have watched to this part of the video, don't forget to give me a massive thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.